Welcome, Queen. We have all heard it before. Patience is a virtue, but it's more than that. It is a sign of love's visible impact. And that's why it's important to recognize if the guy you're interested in, if the guy you may be dating, has the trait of patience, as well as do you have it in yourself. And the trouble with patience is we can often dismiss it and dismiss its impact because we don't think about often its impact on our emotions and our decision making, especially in stressful or unexpected moments. And let me tell you, many people today wish they could go back and undo a thing or unsay a thing because now today they realize they did not have patience in that moment. And patience is simply the capacity to accept or tolerate trouble, delay, or even hardship without getting angry or frustrated. So, when you think about this guy, when things don't go according to plan, when something or someone frustrates him, how does he respond? It matters. And it's not to say that we're going to always get it right. He won't always respond with patience. You won't always respond with patience. Why? Because we're human. So that's okay. But in general, overall, it's important to have patience because when we don't show up as we should in the best light. So it impacts our relationships because it impacts our ability to communicate well, to effectively communicate in a way that is productive and helpful to the situation or in the situation that we find ourselves in. It helps us when we have patience be able to pivot, be able to make necessary life adjustments when life throws us curveballs. And life will throw us curveballs. We will have unexpected situations, we will have bad situations. And that's why they talk about the molehill into a mountain. Have you heard that expression? You're turning a molehill into a mountain. That's what they're saying. In particular, they're saying you are not looking at this clearly, and so you are making a big deal out of something that is really small. So I challenge you to really assess and think about the God that you are with, the God that you may be interested in, and determine, does the trait of patience show up in his life? Because we don't necessarily attract who or what we desire. We often attract who and what we are. And sometimes, if we grew up and we had lack in an area, we can see not having this in our life as unimportant. We can completely dismiss or overlook it as important because we didn't really have it in the first place. And so we can find ourselves settling for less in our life and in our relationships. And I say in our life because we need patience everywhere we go. Just think about when you're on the roadways. Traffic can be very frustrating. Trust me, I know. When I'm in traffic, it's a reminder to me that my patience is still in development. With family, with friends, in the stores, at work. You know that one coworker that get on your nerves and you really want to just tell them a few choice words? Yeah, with that person, you need patience. And of course, you will not be with him at work, but still, overall, when you're in his presence, do you see the trait of patience? Because the thing about love is this: to recognize love, we must be clear on what love is, how love speaks, and have love within ourselves before we look for love in someone else. As always, I'm Coach Sam telling you that 24 hours doesn't seem long, but in 24 hours, you can change your life. So go ahead and do something life changing now.